marry Joan. What a girl, what a world, what a light. Oh, I marry Joan. What a mind, love is blind, what a wife.
Joan Davis with Jim Backus in
I marry Joan.
Wanted, capable legal secretary. Typewriting, shorthand, good appearance. Good appearance?
Well, Joan, for goodness sakes, you always put that in an ad.
Well, you didn't put it in when you advertised for a gardener last spring.
Well, a secretary is certainly different than a gardener.
Oh, you noticed that.
Now,
Why can't I be your secretary, Brad?
why can't... Oh, don't be silly, Joan.
Well, what's wrong with my appearance?
Oh, nothing, but a secretary has to be cheerful and...
Well, I'm cheerful.
has to know typing and shorthand, have diplomacy, tact, legal phraseology.
Well, I'm cheerful. I didn't expect all those things from me before we were married. Is the secretary more important than a wife?
Yes. No, I mean, no. No, you're a wonderful girl, and, oh, I love you dearly. There's no one in the world like you. I cherish you above all others, but you just can't be my secretary.
Why not? Give me one good reason.
Well, I can give you 1,000. For one thing, you can't spell.
I can't spell. Bradley J. Stevens, how dare you say a thing like that? Ask me to spell anything.
All right, I'll do that. Spell habeas corpus.
H? A? Well, that's a very hard word, Brad. Ask me something easy like jurisprudence.
All right, jurisprudence.
Oh, it doesn't have to be that word. Try me on cat.
Oh, no, honey, just forget about it. You can't be my secretary. I'm up to my neck in work at the office, and I have to have someone who can handle it, that's all.
Well, darling, I took typing in high school, and it's only for 2 weeks.
No, Joan, no. Absolutely no.
Excuse me.
I could get plenty of jobs, but I thought it would be nice to work for a judge.
Me too. Me too.
Besides, I think he's terribly cute. I wouldn't mind taking dictation from him.
Just as easy to work for an attractive man, I always say, so why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah, why not? And do I know what you mean?
He's a real dream. I could sharpen pencils for him forever.
Excuse me, girls, but who are you talking about?
Why, Judge Bradley Stevens. Oh, he's such a doll.
Have you seen him?
Sure. He's the good-looking man that told us to wait in here. Then he went into that office.
That wasn't Judge Stevens you saw. That was his clerk. That's Judge Stevens up there.
Judge Stevens?
Well, yeah, of course he was much younger when this picture was taken.
Excuse me, I have another appointment. I don't want to be late.
Me, too. And for a steady job.
Would one of you young ladies come in now, please? I'm calling this to your attention because of your experience in cases of this sort. It is obvious that Maxwell is guilty in intent, if not in fact. Won't you take a seat, please, miss? However, cases of this type have been successfully prosecuted before. For legal precedent, I give you the case of Spencer versus Bishop. Tell me about your experience.
Well, I've been connected with a judge for about 10 years.
Good. He must have been satisfied with your work.
Well, I haven't had any complaints, except maybe once in a while when I put my cold feet on his back.
Cold feet? Joan!
Surprise!
Joan, what happened to those other two young girls?
Well, honey, how should I know? They both said they had appointments. Well, when do I start?
Well, you don't. Go home.
All right, Dad, but don't forget that you're all alone. You haven't got a secretary, dear. What about all the work in the Maxwell case? Goodbye.
Well, all right. For just one day, for one mistake, out.
Oh, Brad, you won't be sorry.
Please, I'm your employer.
Yes, dear. Well, I was only trying to cement employer-employee relations.
Yes, well, let's get started. We have a lot of work to do here. Take these books up to the recording room. There you are, and when you file all this correspondence, and here we are. Take these pencils and get them sharpened, and that should keep you busy until I get back.
Where are you going, dear?
Out to lunch.
Oh, well, good. I've had a hard day so far anyway. I know the cutest little place, dear. We'll go to the Gypsy. Can I go to lunch with you, Brad?
I should say not. I wouldn't dream of taking my secretary to lunch.
You would?
Of course not. What would my wife say?
Well, I'm all ready to go to work, honey.
Judge Stevens.
Yes, Judge Stevens, honey.
Well, we have a lot of work to do, so let's get started. First of all, take a letter. The Honorable Judge Lionel Cushing, Superior Court. Dear Sir, Joni, what are you doing?
I'm looking for a pencil with an eraser on it. Here it is. Go ahead, dear.
Yeah. Dear Sir, the Maxwell case is becoming a cause célèbre. There is no doubt of guilt here, but in the absence of legal proof, we find ourselves circulus improbando. We accept the principle errare est humanum. However, settlement extra judicium may be our only solution. Sign it sincerely, Judge Bradley J. Stevens. Will you read that back?
To some judge or other. Dear sir, and all that crazy double talk, circular jelly beans or something. Really badly, Steve.
Oh, you should have seen your face when you're trying to take that Latin down.
You're not mad at me because I'm slow, honey?
Oh, no, lover. From now on, I'll take it real easy.
Oh, you know, you treat me just like a real secretary.
Oh, excuse me. I was looking for Judge Stevens.
I'm Judge Stevens.
Get off.
This is my wife.
Yeah.
No, really, she's my wife.
My name is Mitchell. I'm with the Attorney General's office working on the Maxwell case.
Oh, I'm glad to see you, Mr. Mitchell.
Judge Stevens, we finally got proof to make this an airtight case.
Oh, good. Where is it?
Right here. Here's the original bill of sale.
Yes?
The deed to the property.
Mm-hmm.
And the clincher, a certified check for $10,000.
Well, we'd better take this down to Judge Cushing and tell him the good news. Joan, you better put these papers and the certified check in the safe and make sure you lock it, because anyone could cash a check like that.
Okay, Chief.
Come on, Mr. Mitchell. Judge Cushing.
Gee, $10,000. That's 2 convertibles. Or 1.5 mink coats. Or, who cares how many 3-cent stamps? $1,000, I never... What am I telling you that here? Beverly! Oh, Bev! Beverly, you just got to help me find a place to hide this check, honey. You see, it's a certified check for $10,000. Anybody can send it to you. And I forgot to put it away at the office, and I thought I'd better hide it here in the house before Brad finds out that it's missing.
Joan, try to calm down.
Yeah, you know, Brad told me not to take the job, and he was right. He was so right. I never should have taken this job. Here comes the Brad now.
Oh, hi, Lover. Hi, Beverly.
Hi, Brad.
Well, Lover. Hello, dear.
I'm going to wash up for dinner. I'll be right back.
You do that. Oh, gee, thanks, kid. Mystery of the Three Dead Women. Girls, you almost had a fourth for bridge. Oh, it was a wonderful meal. I think you did remarkably well, Beverly.
Thanks, sis.
And you did remarkably well, too, Joan. I mean, today as my secretary.
Oh, it was nothing.
No, I mean it, except for a few minor details that went wrong. I'm proud to say you didn't do one single thing that could cause any real trouble.
Oh, you just swallowed wrong, I guess.
Oh, well,
Beverly, why don't you get a drink of water, dear, in the kitchen?
No, I honestly admit, Joan, I didn't think you could handle the job as my secretary. I thought that you'd be inefficient, careless, and so forth.
Me inefficient? Me careless? Me and so forth?
No, I thought you were very capable, Lover. And I'm happy to admit that I was wrong.
Book. Wasn't there another book on the shelf, dear?
Oh, yes, the other book, The Mystery of the Three Dead Women.
What happened to the book, Brad?
Well, you remember after dinner when I took a walk?
Yes.
Well, I took the book back to the library.
Oh, it was a library book.
What's wrong, Lover?
Got to find that certified check for $10,000.
Well, come on, Johnny, let's start looking. What's the name of the book you hid it in?
The name of the book is... Oh, now, that's funny. The name of the book is...
Come on, what's the name?
Well, now, I know it.
There's an awful lot of books in this library.
Yeah, the name. It's a mystery book with a red cover. Oh, that's funny. I remember reading it. Now I can't remember the name.
Well, maybe the librarian can help.
Oh, say, that's an idea. Now, I'll be a librarian. Meanwhile, you just look for all the mystery books with the red covers, dear.
Now, you're sure this book has a full account of the ancient Egyptian archaeology?
Oh, my word, yes. This is the authoritative work of the subject.
Excuse me, but I have a very serious problem.
Please.
I know, you see, but there's a very important paper that...
Now, shall we speak more softly and shall we get in line?
You don't understand.
Shall we speak more softly and shall we get in line?
We shall speak more softly and we shall get in line.
Very well, then. Now, what can I do for you? Softly.
Well, I was wondering if you could help me locate a certain book. It's a mystery about a woman who inherits a lighthouse.
What's the title?
Well, it's called The Mystery of the Three Dead Women. But what I want to know is, what's the title?
The Mystery of the Three Dead Women.
That's it. Thank you very much.
If you don't be more quiet, I will order you out of my blanket.
Joan, have I got news for you? All the mystery books have red covers. I know it doesn't matter now, dear. I know the title. Mystery of the Three Dead Women. And we've got to be awfully quiet. I can't take a chance on it getting thrown out of here, you know. Okay, I'll look over here. Okay. The Missing Mountain. Murder at the Zoo. Romance Among the Porcupines. Romance Among the Porcupines. I guess it is a mystery at that. Romance Among the Porcupines.
Madam, I warned you.
But I wasn't making any noise. Honestly, I've just got the hiccup.
Yes, but it's very distracting to the other people. Now, one more hiccup, and out you go.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, out you go. I warn you, not a word out of you, not a word.
Oh, miss.
Yes. Would you help me, please? In just a moment now. You get out. Not another word out of you. So. Yes. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, I'm looking for a copy of Crabs and Flowers on the Still Rock.
I beg your pardon?
It's by Zillimo Z. Zetzenfrager.
Zetzenfrager?
It's the same man who wrote Sheepensender in the Rowanfield and Breber and Feber in the Boar.
Oh, Zetzenfrager. Well, I'll have to look it up for you in this love life. Oh, thanks, Beverly. You saved my life, honey.
Joni, I found the book. Well, that man over there is reading it.
Since he hasn't found the check yet, or he'd be down at the bank. I gotta figure out some way to get that book away from him.
Well, you better not tell him about the check or he won't give you the book.
Right. I see you're reading the mystery of the 3 dead women. I suppose you guessed that the lawyer is the murderer. You know, the one who drew up the will that gave the girl the lighthouse? He killed them all with poison.
Yes, I know. I always look at the end of a book before I read it. I can't stand the suspense.
Oh, boy. It didn't work. I gotta figure some way to get that book away from him before he finds the check.
I've got an idea. Closing time, closing time. All books away. Closing time. Please return all books to the library.
Oh, you're a genius.
Let's ask the librarian for a ladder.
Are you kidding? If she sees us, she'll throw us both out of here. I know. I'll climb up on the shelves. Spread out, honey. I don't think that'll work. I know what. Let's pile some books up, honey, and then I'll be able to reach it. No, let's get more books. More books, yep. More books. That's great. No, more books. I can't get some more books.
I think that's high enough now, dear.
Okay.
I've got the book. Johnny, look out!
Oh, so it's you again. I might have known it.
Well, I can explain. You see, this book has a check in it for $10,000, so I had to get it. It's in the beginning here, or maybe it's in the end. Isn't it? It's not here.
Well,
Would you stamp all these, please? I'd like to take them home.
Mrs. Stevens, would you please come in now? Miss Stevens, take a letter.
Brad, I think the time has come when I should tell you something.
No, later. I have a great many important things to do.
Honey, I think I should tell you now.
No. Let it wait. I have some letters to get out. And Oh, yes, the notes on the Maxwell case. I'd better get them out of the safe right now.
Well, before you do, dear, would you be mad at me if I made a little error about something?
A little error? No, I don't think I'd mind.
Well, how about a medium-sized error, dear?
Well...
Or a great big error. Or even a giant-sized, monstrous mistake of very sizable proportions.
Well, it all depends what the error involves.
Fred, I've got a confession to make.
Oh? Well, here's the original bill of sale, the deed to the property.
Honey, you remember when you asked me to put all those things away in the safe the other day?
Yes, and a letter from the attorney.
Well, honey, when I was putting them away,
A certified check for $10,000 and a notary public statement.
Well, you see, honey, after I realized when the door of the safe was... What's it say about a check for $10,000?
Well, the check, the one you put in the safe last night.
The what? Last night?
Well, the check, remember? The certified check for $10,000.
It's magic.
Well, now that I've got the paper, let's finish that letter that we started. Dear Joni, yesterday, while finishing a book called The Mystery of the Three Dead Women, I came across a certified check for $10,000. So I figured that you had forgotten to put the check in the safe, and I thought that
Jay, Steve, you knew about the check, and you deliberately let me, and you let me go for lunch, and almost... Just wait.
No, not there. No, here, please. I mean, we have...
No idea how I never did that thing.
Say, it is your wife at that.
Seen in tonight's cast were Beverly Wills, Florence Bates, Jane Easton, Carol Brewster, Al Hill, Fred Wolff, James Nusser, and William Bryant.